Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. This is Christine. I'm doing readings for the rest of July. I rolled the dice, so you were the first sign to come out. You can find out something shocking for the rest of July. All right, so I'm going to pull you a Celtic. That first card is going to be for your energy. What do we got for Gemini for the rest of July? And I'm not trying to sound like Dr. Seuss here. All right. Sorry if there's any blur. Some days it just seems worse than others. I don't know why. All right. I know we just came out of your season not too long ago. Okay. All right, there's air energy. Somebody could come in impulsively, or you could impulsively communicate something. I had that Seven of Swords in the reverse. It's too many. All right. Eight of Cups in reverse. Somebody could be coming back around. All right, let's see. Situation or the goal for Gemini. Somebody coming back in. There's some unfinished business with someone here. This is not going to be somebody new. Somebody could be trying to come back in and make something right with you. I'm getting so many. All right. Let's get for the recent past for Gemini. I wanted to do these sooner. Okay, sooner, but I guess I'm getting them done when I'm getting them done. All right. For Gemini, the recent past. Could be dealing with a fire sign too, an Aries, Leo, or a Sag. Heartbreak, which would kind of make sense. Somebody's trying to come in and make it right. Now flip the rules as you need to, because he's our general. All right. Let's get your subconscious. A lot of swords, a lot of thinking. Could have been some third-party shit. All right. Could have just been heartbreak. I don't want to say too much till we get the whole thing pulled. All right, subconscious. Thank you. Yeah, this is somebody from the past. You're thinking about somebody from the past. All right, forefront. Some nostalgia here. Or somebody's thinking about you. All right, you're thinking about your happiness. Could be dealing with an Aries, near future. It's interesting. You could have something going on with work. I have the Emperor in reverse and the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, this is about a missed opportunity. And here we go with that Eight of Cups. You want something to come back around here. It's something you're emotionally invested in, I will say that. All right, outside influences for Gemini. More swords. Somebody's trapped in their thoughts. All right, the advice and then the outcome, and then we will talk more about this. Just let me make room for myself. The advice for Gemini for the rest of July. Drop your defenses and speak your truth. And then the outcome, and then we will talk more about this. A lot of swords here, though. You are an air sign, so it makes sense. All right, one more for the outcome, and then... Oh, I don't know when that flipped. I'm going to put that in your advice. That's about going within and getting them thoughts together. Okay. And then the outcome, some conflict in your outcome. Could be some inner conflict. All right, Gemini. Something's not being said, though. I got the Ace of Swords in reverse. Seven of Swords upright. So if it hasn't been said, it's about to be. So, Yeah, and your energy is either you are impulsively going to communicate something or somebody else is, and this could come from a place of heartbreak because you have this Three of Swords in the recent past. Somebody's coming back in to make something right. Clearly, there's not a lot of need for clarification in this reading. Okay, because there's some kind of unfinished business and somebody wants to come in and make it right, and it's somebody from your past, Six of Cups. But this is somebody you think fondly of, because even in the forefront of your mind, you have the Ten of Cups upright. Otherwise, it makes you happy. But then you have this Emperor, and that's not the best energy because it's in reverse. It could be in Aries. I'm going to clarify that one. All right. Just wanted to look at those. If they're supposed to come back out, trust me, they will. All right. Guess what this Emperor in reverse is? This could be somebody kind of run over you, be aggressive, and like not the best masculine energy. It doesn't have to be a masculine. It could be. For some, this could be a boss. Because I do have that, again, I have that Emperor in reverse and then Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. There's too many. All right, give me one on that Emperor in the forefront of your mind. It's in reverse. Definitely be a boss. Let's see what that is. This Emperor. I'm taking those. Knight of Swords. Okay, yeah. Somebody could have been acting a fool just to get your attention. I have the Knight of Swords in the reverse in your energy, the Knight of Swords in reverse in the forefront of your mind. And this is somebody who wants attention. This is almost like somebody who wants attention, like a kid who acts up just to get attention. Somebody could have acted a fool, been aggressive in some way because they felt like you were not listening to them. And again, as I said, flip the roles as you need to. This could be you, so be mindful of that. But it's in the forefront of your mind and in your energy of some impulsive communication. You might want to think before you communicate something to someone. Might be coming from a place of heartbreak. This could be them. You have the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse in the near future. So this is either not putting effort into something anymore. This could be somebody that you used to work with and you felt like it was not working out the way you wanted it to. It could be somebody that comes at you out of the side of their fucking neck and it caused a problem. So let me see what this Eight of Pentacles in the reverse is. Whoever this is going to try to come back in and make it right, whatever they said. Whether they were dishonest or just plain old harsh. Yeah, this is somebody who is not... Okay, first of all, Six of Swords again in reverse. Somebody coming back in to make something right. Because there's unfinished business here. They don't feel like it's over. Whether this is a job, somebody you used to work for, Queen of Wands in reverse is not good energy. They do not come from a place of confidence, whoever this is. Many of you could be dealing with a fire sign, an Aries, Leo, or a Sagittarius. Your hopes and fears that this is not a missed opportunity because you're emotionally invested in whatever this is and it kind of breaks your heart, whatever has gone on here. You hope somebody comes back around. Be mindful of number 8. They are both in, well, yeah, they're both in reverse. 8s are about balance after a challenge. Okay, but you're concerned this could be a missed opportunity, but somebody is in their head. Oh, another 8. You have the Eight of Pentacles, Eight of Swords, and the Eight of Cups. Somebody's really in their head and they're trapped in their thoughts. Your advice is to speak your truth, but go within. You know, it's almost like get your words right, get your thoughts right, and drop your guard. Quit arguing. Maybe it's not worth arguing about whatever this is. Drop your defenses in some way. But the Five of Wands in the upright, see, somebody coming back around because I don't want an ending. I got this Tower in reverse. You have the Five of Wands. There's going to be some conflict or inner conflict at your outcome. Let's see. A lot of fire energy. We have the 5, 6, 7 of Wands. It's too many, but I do want to see them. Confusion. What's this Five of Wands and the outcome for Gemini? I feel like there's competition. All right. Okay, waiting. You're going to be conflicted because this unfinished business is 10 of Wands, and the reverse is in your situation or your goal. So in some ways this may not be resolved. You may not know where to give to, and this could be a home situation for some of you. Another 8 under there too. I have the 8 of Wands. So there's balance coming, but it may not be coming this month for you. You're conflicted. There's something that's not been settled, and you're waiting. A lot of Wands. A lot of Wands. Definitely could be dealing with a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sag, you could have it in your chart. Maybe you're waiting because you don't know what to do. So I do respect that you're not trying to make an impulsive decision, but there's something that has not been resolved, whatever this is. And it's coming up. It's about some kind of a heartbreak. So be mindful of that. You could be conflicted internally, not know where to give, not know what to say. You could feel manipulated in some way. All right, you have the Red Baron. All right, it says, shrouded in evil and flying over the French countryside, we may never see your face, but we know the sounds of you coming. It's the Red Baron, the flying ace's arch rival. Like most of the world's villains, we will never know what you look like simply because our worst evils tend to come from within. Confront the mystery and all the negative thoughts that race around in your head. And let me stop, because somebody here is stuck in some shitty ass thinking, and there's a lot of swords in this reading. So there's some kind of stinking ass thinking you're catching yourself up in, or somebody you're dealing with is. Although it may seem easier to have a flying shootout over Europe, this card truly tells you to search for your inner villains and confront them head on, preferably with good aim. And that's this ending card. There's something unresolved. It's in your situation or your goal. It's in your outcome. Something is not resolved. That 10 of Wands in reverse. There's some kind of burden you're carrying. Doesn't mean you have to forgive this person, because they are coming in to make it right. And in some ways you hope that they do. Whatever they did, whatever they said, they communicated something harshly, impulsively, and you're going to be conflicted. 5 of Wands, 3 of Wands makes the 8 of Wands, and that's communication. You may not know what to do. You're more taking a step back, waiting for them to communicate. You might be the one that needs to say something. It's going to be different for all of you. All right, Gemini, good luck with this. I have just I don't really have any, well, no, I do have, okay. In terms of majors, I have a lot of swords and a lot of wands. So air, fire. I have the wheel, which is Scorpio. I have Aries, which would make sense. And then I have Virgo here. All right. Thank you for watching. Be sure to hit that like button, subscribe. Take care, Gemini, and I will talk to you soon.